What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero.
And Lizzie.
And welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. In the last episode, the investigation began.
Yeah, and we talked to a bunch of people. We figured out where people were standing before the blackout from Kuzuryu's photos. Sumiki, we haven't talked to her about the autopsy yet, because we were trying to calm her down first.
Yeah.
And then we got some information from Ibuki about who was talking and in what order during the blackout.
Yep. And preliminarily, we think Togami went underneath the table of his own will, and we're trying to figure that out based on whether or not Sayonji and Komaeda remember anything about the person that hit them while the blackness was happening. And we think the knife through the floorboards.
Yeah, we think that someone stabbed Togami through the floorboards.
Still not really sure about the glow in the dark.
Yeah, maybe that was, I think that's maybe used to help the person navigate underneath.
Yeah.
And try and figure out where to, like, duct tape the knife or something. And,
maybe.
To the underneath the floorboards or something. I'm not really sure. I was also thinking Tanaka Gundam, when he was looking for his earring, mentioned that it was too far away for him to grab it with his hands, which leads me to believe that there's enough space underneath the floorboards for someone to be able to hide.
Right, and we commented on, like, when you look at the house from the outside, the structure, because it's, like, close to the ocean, means it's, like, kind of raised up, so we think someone could crawl under there. But anyways, let's see what Sonya has to say.
Yeah. There's something I want to ask you.
What is it?
It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Oh, it's probably a fire door.
Fire door?
You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
I see. It is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. What?
No, it's not just like lining up plastic bottles around your house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. There's a cultural gap there.
Yeah.
You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself.
Oh. Okay, interesting. So the fire door has been added to the truth bullets. So yeah, this would be the fire door right here.
Yeah,
and it would close.
Does that close?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so it would close off the area to the dining hall, which is interesting.
Oh, I wonder if, like, the power goes out. Does the fire door shut?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not, but they probably could be closed. I'm actually not 100% sure why that's relevant yet.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
That might be something that someone reveals something during the investigation, or during the trial.
Someone else has more access to different information, etc.
Alright, let's talk to this.
Let's chat with, Teru. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Hanamura? That blackout totally startled me. First I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. If he was able to fumble along the wall to the dining hall from the kitchen, the doors had to have been open.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light? Yeah. Oh, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it's directly affected by the blackout. I see, then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Huh. So there was no light source coming from the kitchen. I think that's what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, no light source coming from the kitchen. I think it was like the whole building was
Yeah. I feel like anything that needed electricity is gone.
Okay.
Slash, like, if someone were walking, they can't claim that there was light coming from the kitchen that would have helped them. Or that they were able to find something in the kitchen during the blackout. Without glow-in-the-dark paint.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think, is there anything where that glow-in-the-dark, like, green would blend in?
The only place I could think of is maybe the storage room, because there's so much going on in there.
Yeah, maybe. Since we've come all this way, let's investigate this area just for the heck of it. There's a chance there might be some sort of clue here.
Alright, thanks.
Just for the heck of it. Let's check out these dishes. Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine fish dishes, and a big piece of meat on the bone, too. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked. It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get a meat like this in Aoyama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama or Azabu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nidai. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. Holy cow!
Oh my god.
That's so ridiculous.
That's so funny.
What's so funny is that Hanamura would ask Nidai, like, hey, can you get me some meat? And then Nidai's like, yeah, sure, no problem.
Sees cows, kills cow.
Just like goes up to a cow and like kills cow and yeah, just like brings this gigantic meat on the bone.
Oh, that's so funny.
With his bare hands.
Yeah.
Wow. Cows are like 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyways, his bare hands? It's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. You see, like, Nidai, like, run up to a cow and just, punch! 1 punch! I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nidai's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama Nazabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know? Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Owari and Pekuyama, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them. Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there... I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. Yeah, no kidding, he's scary when he's mad.
Yeah, that's a really freaky face.
Agreed. Interesting. Wait, isn't Saionji eating in that?
Yeah, Saionji's eating.
Yeah, I feel like more people have had to have tried that.
They probably tried some of the food, but didn't like really enjoy it, you know?
Yeah, I wonder if there's something about cooperation, because I feel like if Pekuyama maybe brought food that had like a knife in it or something like that outside, or like used that to get outside, or I don't know.
You're getting real conspiracy theory, aren't you?
You never know with Danganronpa. Togumi must have confiscated all of the dangerous items in the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Togumi's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside, then how did the killer get past Togumi's body check? Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere. Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Just wait, Hinata.
Yeah, just
Everything
wait.
pertains to the murder in this game. I agree. Kitchen equipment list. Cool. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Kumaida, let's get going. Yeah, sure thing.
Alright, let's head out.
Let's head on out then. We gotta find Nidai, we gotta find Nanami. I'm excited. I want to hear what Nidai has to say about, like, this cow.
Yeah.
He probably won't say anything about Kumaida leading us through the storage unit.
Good guy, Komaida.
Good guy, Kumaida. How come Togumi was able to say something like that in the darkness? Like, what the heck? What's going on here? This is... It makes me wonder.
Man, he's really, like, on that about it.
I know. I mean, like, I can understand, though, like, what's going on? Like, what the heck? Like,
yeah, but
it's, like, surprise, but, like, this is... It's almost like it was something he anticipated.
Yeah.
The storage room is really dusty and dark. My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in it here for a long time. Alright, well then,
Let's look at everything.
Where shall we investigate? Well, we'll start off up here. Oh, this is the camera. I thought it was the vents in the corner. But regardless. Wow.
Dang.
Much angst. Let's check out these irons. Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? It looks like they were recently turned on. Why would irons be turned on? I'm at a loss.
Same. The only thing I can think of is ironing the tablecloth so they look nice, but I don't think that's right.
Right. I don't know. To heat something up, maybe? To flatten something? I don't know. Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. I was looking for Togumi after the blackout. I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on.
That's strange.
That is very strange for all 3 of them to be turned on, especially because post-blackout, you would think they would maybe... Well, I mean, everything came back on, right?
Oh,
Electricity came back on. But, like, that means they were probably all 3 on before the blackout. Because like something if it's like switch were on before the blackout and then electricity were cut off, and then if electricity comes back on, its switch is gonna be on and it'll be on. So that means before the blackout, all 3 of those were probably on.
Yeah.
But like,
why?
Why would all 3 of those be on? Turned on. It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Do you think someone maybe tried to trigger the blackout by overloading the circuits by turning on all 3 of those irons and then turning on the air conditioner at a certain time so that they had everything set up so that all it took was the air conditioner to turn on to have the blackout, and then they knew that when the air conditioner went off, the blackout would happen.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the case. Sinister. Irons in storage room has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Cool. Yeah, I think that's actually the case.
Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense.
But like that means there are probably other things that were turned on. I mean, they probably accounted for the oven being on.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
and like the lights, like the chandelier and everything.
Yeah.
That means the person would have to have a decent like knowledge of the circuitry
of
right, to know what would put it overboard. But there's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess we should leave them alone. A wise decision.
Alright, thanks Danganronpa for telling us that we don't matter.
Komaeda knows all. I see we have our hand holder. Okay, we're gonna take a look at the clean tablecloths first. Stacks of clean tablecloths. Looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange here. But what about the dirty ones? There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here. Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth. Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Blood or paint?
Blood, yeah.
Is this a blood stain? Huh? A blood stain? Oh, you know what this means? It means Togumi was probably killed during the dark, and then his body was brought with a tablecloth to the point of the murder, maybe.
Oh, and then they got... Okay, yeah.
Maybe that. Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking, this is clearly a blood stain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Togumi's murder, right? If that tablecloth has a blood stain on it, then it's a probability, Komaeda. It's a probability. Seriously, it is a blood stain. Storage room tablecloth. Yeah, that's all I can really think of.
It's like using it to like drag his body over there.
Using it to drag his body.
But like then our floorboards idea kind of falls apart.
Right, right. Which is why this is confusing.
Yeah.
He could have been killed otherwise.
What do you mean?
So what I'm thinking is he could have been killed, stabbed 10 times, etc. 5 to 10 times, brought underneath the table, and then have this knife planted there.
Oh.
So that it looks like he was killed from through
knife.
the floorboards.
I don't know. That doesn't seem that probable to me.
Okay. I like Komaeda, I think it's a possibility. Maybe not a probability, but a possibility. Hey, Hinata, how much longer are you going to stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. Oh my god, Danganronpa.
Thanks, Danganronpa.
I get it, you're right. Alright, then let's head on out. And where's next?
We should go towards the entrance.
There's like the office, right?
Yeah.
That's the kitchen. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Ibiki.
The bathroom.
The bathroom that's still probably locked. Huh? It's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there. Oi! Is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. Guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Why don't they just break down the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Huh, interesting. Alright, well then, fire extinguisher. Oh, this is open.
It was open.
Was it open before?
It was open before.
Okay.
I remember thinking, oh, it's interesting that it's open. I wonder if it's like full or something.
Gotcha.
There was a room back there. Yeah.
Okay, there's the office. Alright, well then let's see what the office has for us.
Let's see who's in here.
Circuit breaker. The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? Might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first.
Do you want to check out the circuit breaker first?
No, but we will. That must be this old building's circuit breaker. Blackout probably happened because of this. Doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. Circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Or you just have a really good knowledge of circuit breakers.
Yeah.
Which is all I can really think of. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it! Whoa, it's here! You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Because that means... How could the person have known how much time they were going to have during the blackout to do what they needed to do if Monokuma was the one who reset the circuit breaker? Maybe they were in the middle of doing something and then it went wrong.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe Togumi was trying to do something during the blackout and then was killed, and as a result, Monokuma turned the lights back on because the person who originally was going to turn them off.
I feel like Monokuma is the kind of person who would let someone finish what they were doing and then turn it on.
Actually, yeah, that's very true.
Yeah. Because Monokuma would be like, oh, someone's in the middle of the murder, let's, like, turn it on and, like, screw their plan up. It's like, oh, no, someone's trying, so, like, let me...
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah. That's
very true. So whoever did it probably originally didn't even plan on the lights coming back on.
Yeah.
That's probably something we can know. By the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course.
Thanks for the information.
Yeah. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker? Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches.
Whoa.
Whoa. You know. Is this Danganronpa making a sexual joke again?
I don't know, Monokuma makes a lot of sexual jokes.
I'm very elastic. The liar! I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh, really? Aww. Such a shame. Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place. Well, what the heck? So he's the one who reset the breaker. Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? Maybe with 3 irons and...
Yeah, 3 irons and an air conditioner.
They didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. Yeah. I very much think that that was part of it.
Okay, we can check the air conditioner.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this. This remote control is for the office's air conditioner, huh? The timer here is set to 11:30 p.m. Yeah, someone wanted to start like everything at 11:30. Yeah. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? Can't be a coincidence, right? Level up. AC timer, etc. Okay, cool. Let's chat with Takayama. See what has... Yeah, let's see what she has to say.
I know, she's been like gone for this whole thing.
Yeah.
I could already tell. You doubt me, correct?
Huh?
However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Togami was killed. The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Supposed to be here? Does that mean... So I was right. You weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the duralumin case with all the weapons in it? Huh? So, where'd you run off to on your own?
Yeah. Well, that is...
You alright there, Takayama? Takayama suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened?
No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
Huh?
Huh?
Do you think?
This makes me look super suspicious.
Agreed. Excuse me, what was that? Takayama, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so that's actually what I thought it might have been too.
Yeah.
I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh?
Seems like it will be a tough path. Oh! I wonder if it was, his food. Hanamuno's food, because Nidai had to poop real bad, too.
Yeah, that's true.
And not that many people ate it.
That
So
being
I
said,
wonder-
but it was only Owari and Pekuyama
Yeah,
that
that's
the
true.
game says. I mean, the
Yeah.
picture shows Saionji and like other people drinking and stuff, but like maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Pekuyama wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Pekuyama as it is. What does that mean? I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something? Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Easy, Asahina. Is that really what it is?
Maybe she's pregnant. What? Maybe her water just broke.
Maybe. Maybe the tablecloth. Maybe it's that time of the month.
Oh my god!
Alright, let's see what Soda's got to say. I feel like it's not going to be that useful. Hey, isn't Pekuyama the killer? Why do you think that? Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Togumi after the blackout, I went to the office right away. But when I got here, she was gone. I shouldn't say this too loudly or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Pekuyama's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Togumi. And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? I feel like this is making him more suspicious than anything.
Yeah, agreed.
Well, it's not like you look any better. Huh, interesting.
What
Okay,
else to look at?
we
There's
have the
the
duralumin
duralumin
case, we
case.
have like the desk light and everything. This duralumin case. It should contain all the dangerous items Togumi collected. Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. I mean, we have the key in the other case. Togumi had the key to this particular duralumin case with him. Check it out, I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Komaeda. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission? It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy doesn't feel any remorse. See? It's open. Whoa.
Yeah, that's a lot of...
Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the case Togumi had with him. I'm sure if they counted knives, this would indicate that maybe Togumi had the knife on him. Because if Togumi was the one responsible for counting and ensuring that all of them were in there and said that none were there,
And there's
and
one
then
missing.
told everyone that that all of them were in there, everyone else would assume that they were in there except for Togumi, who could have potentially taken one. I guess you're right about that. Now then, I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now.
Okay.
I guess we're done. We don't really need to investigate the desk or anything else like that. No,
Yeah.
not a bear.
I think they're just the similar stuff from previous times. Like,
Probably.
oh, it's an old desk.
There's a picture of a flower.
Alright.
Okay, it looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the building. I was mentioning that was part of the description I think they gave the desk last time.
Oh,
Not
okay.
like mentioning that it was something different.
Oh, okay.
So how about we check out Togumi's cottage? Wait, what?
Okay.
Togumi's cottage? There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that it might be that danger? You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it.
Duh.
It's like instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know? As I thought, you sure are strong. You are definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy. Huh. That's interesting.
Komaeda is like shrouded in so much mystery.
Yeah, no kidding. What a mysterious character. Alright, then let's get going. To Togumi's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. I want to, like, talk to Nanami outside and look.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that space
Okay.
underneath. I feel like if we went around, we'd find some sort of, like, crawl space or something like that. Or some sort of entrance. Or maybe even someone that, like, broke into that fencing underneath.
Yeah.
The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. Huh. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh, I love. I love Nanami's backpack.
Nanami's backpack, Nanami's hoodie, like, it's adorable. But then also, like, Tanaka's just, like, standing there, like, hey, you even dare to, like, look down on me?
Do you
Giving you
dare
that
to ask
gaze.
me?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Good valid point. Under the floor? Why? Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? Yeah, I mean, we're already on this.
Yeah.
How did you know I could not recover my earring? So they're not even doing it for the same reason.
I know.
We're like curious,
yeah,
but
I was gonna say like.
But it is gonna
totally
become important.
For the earring, yeah.
But it is gonna become important.
If it's possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check out.
I see. Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean? Come on, think about it. The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Togumi's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then is it possible that the killer killed Togumi by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yo, feeling like kitty.
Hashtag feeling like kitty.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get it under it from here.
Well...
I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there.
Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Now that's interesting. Huh. I don't know. How else would you get underneath the building, right? Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere? I'm thinking it's behind the desk. No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, seems like you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there would only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Alright, Kuzuryu.
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside. Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Kuzuryu came here.
He did?
What happened, Kuzuryu?
Oh, hey, what are you doing here, all alone in a place like this?
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come here. Come inside.
Huh, how diligent of you.
Hey, you're not coming to the party?
Heck no, not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke.
You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here?
Of course not. I was just going for a walk. What? Do I have to report you every time I want to go for a walk?
No, it's not like that, but...
Then leave me alone. But Kuzuryu, it's dangerous to go alone.
And then, he just left.
So that happened. But why did he come here?
He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it.
I get that feeling, too.
He believes he's different from everyone else, and that's why he's always alone. He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before?
Huh? When did we start talking about video games? Huh. That's interesting. Kuzuryu. Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him. And that's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Togumi's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice. Wait, what? I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. Huh, interesting. Alright, then we'll head over to Togumi's old cottage in the next episode. I'm really liking this investigation.
Yeah.
Even it's already a lot more complex in my opinion than the first one.
Agreed. First one was like really obvious. There was the name.
Well, it was really obvious who did it. How it happened was like very and that's still up in the air too, but this is definitely a lot more shrouded than that one too. So I'm enjoying it. I really like this. I love being mentally challenged like this.
I'm like thinking about like every single new piece of information, how it fits together with everything else we know.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode. But until then, this has been Midnight Zero,
And Lizzie.
and this mission is complete.